the country, mud under my shoes. Mama in the kitchen while daddy's singing the blues. I didn't need no babysitter, no TV light. Them old 45s rock me to sleep at night. Yeah, oh, I love the blues. Yeah, listen, we didn't have cable TV, we barely had heat, but I had a record player down by my bed sheets. The 45s, they raised me, kept me out the streets. Little Milton was my teacher, muddy waters under my feet. I love the blues. Yeah, I was down in the country, blues in the air, raised on a wooden floor, and I just didn't care. When the needle hit the record, my world seemed brand new. The blues held me tighter than my mama ever knew. Jody, Buddy Guy, Guitar Slim, Howlin' Wolf, Lightning Hopkins, Etta James, Big Mama Thornton. Yeah, I want you to know I love the blues down in my soul. I can't help it. I love the blues. Yeah. That's good to me. Y'all moan one more time. Check in and unwind, leave the drama outside, enjoy the vibe, stay for a while. Sweet, sweet, sweet 4:35. Check in and unwind, leave the drama outside, enjoy the vibe, stay for a while. Pull up a chair, we're checking in tonight. Stories and memories under the soft lights. Good conversation, relax your mind. Leave all your worries on the outside. This ain't no club, it ain't no race. Just grown folks enjoying their favorite place, where laughter and soul sits face to face. Welcome everybody into this place. Sweet 4:35. Check in and unwind, leave the drama
You're watching SKD TV with Karen Wolfe. If you're man enough to leave, I'm woman enough to let you go.
Me and the girl going out tonight. Said our moves are pretty because the feeling is right. Gonna dance all our stress away. And we ain't going home until the lights come on. Been working hard all week long. Now it's time to get a party on. Going out tonight, yeah, to have a good time, yeah. No worries, no stress. We're gonna do our best to have a good time, oh yeah. Hurry up and put the kids to bed. Call your old man and tell him you're hanging with the girls instead. We're getting up and putting our good clothes on. We know what time we're leaving, don't know when we're coming home. Been working hard all week long. Now it's time to get a party on. Going out tonight, yeah, to have a good time, hey. No worries, no stress. We're gonna do our best to have a good time, oh yeah. I let the guitar play, yeah. Talking about party up in here, yeah. Been working hard all week long, working your fingers down to the bone. Going out tonight, yeah, to have a good time, oh yeah. No worries, no stress. We're gonna do our best to have a good time, oh ladies, yeah. Let's do a check. Hair done, check. Nails done, check. Toes done, check. Now let's do our best. Hair done, check. Nails done, check. Toes done, check. And let's do our best. We're gonna party, woo, yeah, and have a good time. Yes, we are. No worries, no stress. We're gonna do our best to have a good time. Oh, yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Come on in, grab a pen, and make sure you tell your friends. I got some news you can use, and it's all about the blues. I am the one and the only Pastor Derek the Changed Man Smith, and I want to welcome you to Sweet 435. Oh, come on in, baby. Come on in. Sweet 435 is the it's the place where music, memories, conversation, laughter, life experiences, and storytelling come together. So this is our grown folks lounge where we sit down with people behind the music, the stories, and the journey. And tonight we open the doors to the suite for a very special presentation. Tonight we're going to sit down and talk with the one and only, the legendary, the fabulous, the beautiful, that shown up, that bad chick. I can't say what she say, but she that bad chick. Karen Wolfe, my God, today. And I am so excited. Before we even bring her on, I need you to understand how excited I am about her and how much of a fan I am of her. And I'm just very excited, very excited. Again, we want to welcome you to SKD TV. If you are watching us, this is our new program. It's called Sweet 435. And people ask, what is Sweet 435? Sweet 435 is dedicated, because basically I spend a lot of my time in hotels and in suites. And so I wanted to bring you life beyond the stage. Now, y'all know I'm going to swing from the chandelier, gonna stomp a hole in the floor, I'm going to baptize the stage with sweat. Y'all know I'm going to do it. But this gives you an opportunity to see me as well as other artists a little bit behind the scenes. And tonight we're very excited. Also, I'm not by myself tonight in the suite. We're going to have special guests. We have my right hand, the one and only Miss KandiKane Me of KandiKane Me and SKD Entertainment. And we also have the legendary Mr. Don't Let the Corona Get On You, Deacon Otis Wicknine is in the building. So I tell you what, we're about to get this thing started. But before I do, I want to encourage you tonight, if you haven't done this already, we are pushing for our 10,000 subscribers. And ain't no need y'all keep shacking with us. We come on, make a commitment. Go on and hit the subscribe button so you can get all the information and get new programming as we roll it out to you, because we don't want you to miss any of it. All right. I tell you what, we're going to go and hear a quick song from Karen, and we'll be right back after this.
You ain't warming enough to take my man. You can try if you want to, take him if you can. You ain't warming enough to take my man, 'cause you ain't old enough to understand. Listen here, little girl, tell me what you got to bring to the table, other than being a thought. You can twerk and jerk, honey, all night long. But if you can't make crazy, you might as well leave him alone. Now he may look just for a little while, but that won't keep his attention, 'cause you get buck wild. See, you gotta have class and be a woman too. You gotta have knowledge, you sure gotta know what to do. Yeah. So you ain't warming enough, girl, to take my man. You can try if you want, try, girl. Take him if you can. You ain't warming enough. Oh no, take my man. You can't take my man. You ain't old enough. You ain't old enough. You may be a brick house with a whole lot of curves, but I'm not worried. You ain't wrecking my nerves. I know you broke up home, honey, in your time, but the devil is a lie, girl. You ain't breaking up mine. You gotta have his back and be his ride or die. And when he brings that money home, you make it multiply. See, some of you girls may be young and fit, but when it comes to a real man, all you wanna do is get lit. Yeah, so you ain't warming enough. No, take my man. Can't take my man.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's the one and only Pastor Derek the Change Man Smith, and I want to welcome you to Suite 435, where we are enjoying the sweet life. Come on in, tell a friend, and make sure you bring your pen. I got some news you can use, and it's all about the blues. We are here bringing you greetings from SKD Entertainment, the Change Agent Network, and SKD TV, Crosshair Ministries Worldwide, JW Fox Media Group, Midtown Auto Connection, and the list goes on and on and on. Tonight, we are so excited to bring to the suite tonight a very special young lady. You are very familiar with her, but she really needs no introduction. But for those of you all that might be just brand new to us, I just want to tell you that Karen Wolfe is a treasure. She's a treasure. She's a treasure. And I don't say that lightly. She began a musical journey in gospel music like so many of us. Born and raised in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, where she was singing with Soul Unlimited, and later recorded with the Harmonettes, or transitioned to Southern Soul and Blues. And following her marriage to Gary Wolfe, brother-in-law to legendary blues artist Denise LaSalle, Karen joined Denise as a background vocalist after relocating to Jackson, Tennessee. And after years on the road with Denise LaSalle, Karen launched her own solo career, coming from the back end, obtaining the spotlight for herself. Back in 2006, I do believe was her first recording called First Time Out. Then in 2009, it was a project called A Woman Needs a Strong Man. In 2012, it was a project called Telling It Like It Is. And in 2015, a project called No Regrets. Since 2015, she has released other singles as well. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put your hands together and stop eating that popcorn, because it's going. I know you're eating your popcorn right now, but I want you to welcome the one and only Miss Karen Wolfe to Sweet 435.
Woo! Hey everybody! Hey everybody!
Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I am awesome, my brother. How are you?
Listen, I've been waiting on this for a long, long time. Let me just take it back for a second.
Okay.
Anybody that knows Pastor David the Change Man Smith knows that his Mount Rushmore looks like Denise LaSalle, Betty Wright, Johnny Taylor, Tyrone Davis, Otis Redding, Roy C. Right? That They know I am a fanatic over Denise LaSalle, right? And then I wasn't really aware, after I was doing my research about Denise LaSalle, I knew that, she was married to the Wolfe gentleman, whatever. I was not aware that you were connected to that. I wasn't aware until my management, KandiKane, who will bring on later, brought us all together. It was very intentional. She brought us all together for a concert. And when I was telling her how much of a fan of yours that I was and about Denise LaSalle, she said, well, she used to sing. And I said, what? I told her then, I said, I'm going to take her to dinner and I'm going to pick her brain.
It don't take much. All it takes is a dinner. That's all it takes for me.
I got you. But tonight we are here in Sweet 435, and we are so excited about you being here with us. We have a lot to get into, so we're not going to belabor the time. I want to ask you, can you start off with the beginning? Take us back to Pine Bluff, Arkansas. What do you remember about young Karen Wolfe and those early dreams before you became the legendary queen that you are now? Take me back to those days before any of this happened, and you was back in Pine Bluff. What was that like?
Starting from Pine Bluff, Arkansas was a great start. I'm telling you, my brother Derek, it's an honor. This is an honor, first of all. Let me just say that, and I really appreciate being here. SKD has just made my night. I just want to know that, my day, my night, all of it. But anyway, starting from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, as a little girl, maybe around 5, 6 years old, I used to sit back and watch my father. He was in a quartet group called the Spiritual Five. So the Spiritual Five was made up actually of 5 men, and then back in those days that they always had to have one or two extra in the background, but the five always stood in the front. So
Yeah.
all the rehearsals were mostly they had different rehearsals, but a lot of them were mostly at our house. So I got a chance to sit Indian style and watch my father and the Spiritual Five do their thing. So coming up from that, maybe when I turned even at 5, I used to say all the time, I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to do what my daddy do one day. And maybe at about 15 years old, I was in high school, in junior high, and it just hit me all of a sudden. I was in the choir, and one day sitting in the choir room, I said, I want to start a gospel group. I want to do what my dad do. So I went to a cousin of mine. I went to another schoolmate, and I went to my sister. And I think it was maybe about 5 of us that got started. But we started as the Harmonettes.
Wow.
So it was like a couple of classmates, my sister, my big sister, my actual sister, and a good friend of ours. And we just started from there. And that went on for a little while, and then a couple of the members started falling off. So as they started falling off, we were adding too. So then we added my older brother, who's my real brother, And he came in to sing the top note, the high note. And so when we were
Yes.
singing, people would be like, "Who is that singing that high note?" That's our
Yes.
brother. It's not my
Uh-huh.
sister. It's my
That's
sister
right.
was actually singing the bottom note, and I
Yes.
was
Yes.
singing the middle note. So my brother
Yes.
was singing the top note. So
Yes. Yes.
we started as the Harmonettes, and we went on for years as the Harmonettes. And
Wow.
from 15 years old all the way up until now, I did gospel for about 28 years. We recorded maybe 3 albums.
Wow.
One. Let me take you back real far. One cassette we recorded. That was the
Okay.
first one. We
Okay.
recorded a cassette called "Stop By Here,"
Uh-huh.
and then we went on to do a CD, which we had transitioned into a different name because another set of harmonettes from Pine Bluff came up and just started taking over. Well, back then, we didn't know anything about branding our name, and we was
Right.
just singing. We was just out here singing and doing it, and singing for sweet potato pies, and hey,
Yes.
we
Yes.
we were
Yes.
just out here doing it. So
Yes.
hey, we just decided, okay, we'll let them have the harmonettes of Pine Bluff, and we'll go ahead and do something else. So we
Okay.
transitioned into a different name to Direction.
I
So when
see.
we did, yeah, so when we did that, at that time, that's when I actually was married to Gary Wolfe.
I
And
see.
Gary did all of our writing. He did all of
Wow.
the writing, orchestrated all the music together. He did it for the CD, I mean the cassette as well. So
Wow.
he did all of the writing for that. He did all of the music, everything. So we put together that CD under Direction, and it was called no, that one was called God Don't Make Mistakes.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
we went on to we had more group members to fall out, so we regrouped again, and we actually ended up doing it with church members where we were going to church at. And so those church members came in, and we changed the name again to Serenity. So that
Yes.
was the last gospel group, and the
Okay.
last CD we cut was called Embrace the Vision.
I see.
So yeah, and so my ex-husband Gary did all of the writing for all of those albums. He did. I think I
Wow.
may have written one song, and that was the title song from the cassette. Stop By Here, and that was
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. I'm
and those
familiar with
those are
the
my Pine Bluff days. All of my
wow.
Pine Bluff days. So
Wow.
finally, we ended up after the passing of Gary's father, my ex-husband's father. Then we moved to Jackson, Tennessee.
I
So
see.
no, it was the passing of his mother. His father had already passed, and then his mother passed. When his mother passed, then we moved to Jackson, Tennessee, and that's
Wow.
how we ended up. But when I met him, I didn't know for a while that Denise LaSalle was his sister-in-law. I did not
Wow.
know. So
Well,
when
I'm
I finally did find
I'm
out, I was just in awe. Yeah,
we want to talk about your we want to talk about sweet memories. We want to talk about sweet memories. And when we think about the legendary, the iconic, the queen, Denise LaSalle, I was fortunate enough to send her my first project. Somehow, I don't even know how this happened. I got her number and I sent her a project. And this before right before she got ill. And she called me. She called me and
wow,
she said, Derek, you ain't nothing but a quartet singer, boy. You is a singing somebody. And you could have bought me for a penny. You hear me?
yes, yeah,
You could have had me for a penny. I love this lady so much. When we think about, all of the things, because not only a lot of people don't know this about her, but not only was she a tremendous singer, performer, and songwriter, she was a tremendous businesswoman. Um,
yes,
yeah, she was very strong and a trailblazer. Um,
definitely, definitely.
before we get to that, I want to ask you about the transition, and I, I want to use this word intently. Tell me about the transition um, from from gospel to blues. Tell me about that transition. How did you resolve that within yourself? And did you run up against a lot of um, backlash from moving from gospel to blues music?
Well, it's ironic, Derek, because I really thought that I would run into a whole lot of backlash, but I actually did not. I was blessed in that area. God had his hands on me the whole entire time. I did run into just a little bit. However, it was not a lot. I had more support than I had the backlash. And the transition came from uh her needing a background singer. One of her background singers went overseas and she wasn't due back for a long time, for some months, and she needed a background singer. Well, whenever I was still doing gospel at that time. So I still had my gospel group and everything. We were still traveling, doing our thing. And so I told her, whenever I'm not busy, I will step in and help you because you're my sister-in-law. Don't worry about what the church say, what the naysayers say, because you're my sister-in-law and I'm going to help you. God knows my heart. He
That's
knows what I do and he knows where I am with
that's right.
him. So
That's right.
this is just a job.
Yeah.
And so whenever she needed me to sing background, I stepped in and I sang background with no regrets, enjoyed it thoroughly, had a wonderful time. Everybody in her band accepted me with open arms. As a matter of fact, her road manager at the time, his name was Robert Graham. Robert said, "Church girl, we're gonna turn you out." I said, "No, y'all ain't. No, y'all ain't gonna turn me out. No, I'm sticking with my gospel." So, needless to say, after a few more years of doing it, I got more and more, relaxed with it and more comfortable with it, and they turned me out. I will say. But they couldn't take me away from the Lord though. I
Yes,
still
of
love the
course.
Lord.
Yes.
I take him everywhere I go. He's still my
Yes.
number one in my life. No
Yes.
matter what. But what made the full transition was we kept going through different members in the gospel group. Uh the group Serenity, they were my good friends, but they were needed more in the church, inside the church, by
Right.
their dad. A couple of them's dad was the pastor of the church.
Yes.
So, and of course they were the first family, so they were pretty much, over the music department. So they were
Right.
needed a lot in the church. So they really couldn't travel like I wanted to. And so we changed a few members. That didn't work out. We changed another couple of members. That didn't work out. So during that time, I was headed towards divorce with my ex-husband as well. So I told him, we were still in the same group, even though we were divorcing each other. We
Okay.
knew how to still work together.
I
And
tell you what. I tell you what. I tell you what. Because that's juicy. We gonna get that tea. I tell you
okay.
what. Don't y'all go nowhere. We're right here in Suite 435 with the one and only, the legendary, the iconic Miss Karen Wolfe. We'll be right back after this. Don't y'all go nowhere. It's about to get gooder and gooder. We'll see you
Good and good.
Keysville, Virginia. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Saturday, June 13th, SKD Entertainment presents One Man, One Mic, One Night, the all-white summer tour encore. Featuring Pastor Bill the Changed Man Smith, swinging from the chandelier, stumping a hole in the floor, and baptizing the stage with sweat. Performing, roll with you. I can't believe it.
Oh, baby.
Crazy About You.
I'm crazy.
With special guest, Karen Wolfe, singing Man Enough to Lead. And She Can't Be. And Southern's Party Move. It's all going down at the SKD Entertainment Center stage, 435 Fort Locust Highway in Keysville, Virginia. Get your tickets now at allwhitekeysville.eventbrite.com or 813-649-7976. We'll see you there.
And we are back, everybody. Come on in, come on in. It's the one and only Pastor Derek the Change Man Smith from Suite 435, SKD Entertainment, SKD TV. And we are here tonight with the wonderful, the lovely, the talented, that sassy girl, the one and only Miss Karen Wolfe. Y'all put your hands together. Put your hands together. Welcome back, Miss Karen Wolfe, my sister from another mister. So glad you are here. You were in making a transition from gospel, and you were still doing gospel, doing some stuff with Miss Denise LaSalle. And so at this point, you were still in demand in both both worlds, and but now you have to go through a divorce, and your husband was very much instrumental in all of this with your music. Tell me about that. How much friction was that? Were you all kind of like cussing each other out on the way to the rehearsal, and then you get to the rehearsal and everything was fine? Like give me some tea. Like how was that for you? Was it challenging or?
Well, listen, here's the tea. He knew that I didn't play when it came to my music. So the thing was, we got along great as long as because he played keyboard. He always played keyboards for me. So as long as he played my music like I liked it, I had no problems. If he did something I didn't like as far as my music was concerned, then we was bumping heads, So other than that, we got along great because he wrote the music. We got, we stayed in the group together. But we were good friends. We just stayed good friends. Although we were divorcing each other, we knew how to not bring our situation into the business part of it. Well, we kept that part, we kept that separate from our relationship, separate from the business, So we just stayed good friends, and we stayed in touch only for music's sake, and that was it. So
how important, because somebody's watching today that is as we are moving in this legacy movement, the whole purpose of me diving into your past is to leave breadcrumbs for some young lady that's coming in your footsteps, or a young man that's coming in your footsteps. How important is it to have the right support at home to do this?
Oh my God, it is of the utmost importance to have support at home, because your home is, that's your base. That's everything. Your home is everything. And if you don't have support at home, then it's haywire everywhere else. Everything else is just torn apart. It's hard to keep it together if you don't have that support at home. So I've been blessed in my whole entire career to absolutely have the support starting from home. It has to start at home. It has to. And once it starts at home, then everything else will fall in place. Everything else does. So that's of the utmost importance. If you don't have support at home, I promise you, it won't. It'll crumble. It just won't last. You have to have.
Let me ask you this. So I know I've experienced this in my past, and I don't know if this has ever been a part of your journey, but I know that sometimes in my personal relationships, because my mandate, my calling, my gift, my music, I've had that ever since I've been in the world, right? I come with that, and music has never left me. Music has never hurt me. And so I've had in my past where relationships compete. They want to come in, they want you to choose
between the two.
And I always tell anybody that I'm involved with, don't make me choose, because you will lose.
You're gonna lose, absolutely, because this is who you are. This is your journey. This is who you are and what's in you. That's it. I mean, this is the gift that God gave you. And why would you not pursue or continue to pursue what God placed in you and gave you? Why would you not?
Okay.
I mean,
all right, but now let's get on grown folk style, since we in
okay.
Back. Now, in the pursuit of the journey, this is a very expensive journey. and it's a long sowing journey. So someone may be watching us tonight, and you got a female artist with her boo looking at each other right now, or male artist and his boo looking at each other, and because they're saying, well, you pursuing, but we got bills, we got kids, we got, all these things, because it takes, I don't know about for you, but it has taken me 15 years of continuous grind to be where I am today. It finally turned for me, so that I could see it the way I wanted to see it. Somebody's watching tonight and his ain't turning and they're pursuing. What do you do with that?
Well, the first thing I can tell you is a lot of the very thing that a lot of people don't like to hear is you better keep praying. You better keep praying. You better stay on them knees, and you better continue to ask God to lead you, guide you, and show you what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Because if it never turns, that means that that's not what God has for you. That is not your journey. You need to seek God and ask him to show you what your journey is, because God is not a God that he should lie. He ain't gonna lie about something. And he ain't gonna tell you that this is something for you and then not provide it. No, that's not the God I serve.
That's so good. That's so good. And
Yeah.
that is, as you said that was the difference in my journey, because I knew God said that for me. So I'm relentless with it. If God had told me to be a concrete pour or construction pour, I would have done that, and I would have been a beast in that.
Absolutely.
That's something that I don't want to just glaze over, because if you're watching tonight, that's a lot of wisdom that she just gave you right there. That's, you don't really understand how much value that she just said, that you've got to hear from God, because as we talk about the transition, I don't consider it transition. I consider it addition. I consider every good and perfect gift. That's why I was struggling before when I said the word transition, but every good and perfect gift comes from above. This is God's music, and I know a lot of people take issue with that, and I'm okay with that. But I know what God, I've seen God move in so many different capacities other than just church music.
We're ministering. We're ministering still.
You better know what to say.
We are ministering to people, to our fans. Yes, sir.
And he's omnipotent, which means he's everywhere. And he's everywhere. He knows all. And so for a lot of the religious people, they don't want God to be in the places that we are. They only want him to be on first Sunday mornings and in the box. They want to keep God on lock. But I'm so glad, and I'm sure you are as well, that God is not in a Sunday morning service. God is with me every day. And if he wasn't, I couldn't do the things that I do. I couldn't arrive safely. I couldn't arrive with a good mindset, because it's him that keeps me. And I'm just so thankful. And I know that's your testimony.
It is all day long, every day. I'm telling you now. You have to put him first. It's hard for some people to do, but if you truly love him like you're supposed to love him, you got to put him first. And I promise you, he's gonna come through every time. He is.
Good.
Virginia. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Saturday, June 13th, SKD Entertainment presents One Man, One Mic, One Night, the all-white summer tour encore, featuring Pastor Bill the Changed Man Smith, swinging from the chandelier, stumping a hole in the floor, and baptizing the stage with sweat, performing Roll With You. I can't believe Crazy About You.
I'm crazy.
With special guest Carrie Wolfe singing Man Enough to Leave. And Chick Ain't Me. And Southern Soul Party Mood. It's all going down at the SKD Entertainment Center Stage, 435 Fort Locust Highway in Keysville, Virginia. Get your tickets now at allwhitekeysville.eventbrite.com or 813-649-7976.
Take a break. Sometimes songs take on a life of their own, whether they become us as artists. Sometimes our biggest song is not our favorite song. It's the song that went into the marketplace. Do you have any songs in your catalog? Because for me, when I love an artist, I go through their discography. Like I know all of Denise LaSalle's early records, and I know how she was writing down on a napkin when she was in there as a waitress. You know, I I know about all of that. I do my deep dive research. And so many times there are songs that we love that may not be fan favorites. Give me one or two, if you have them, of songs in your catalog that are your fan favorites that may not be your biggest songs.
As a matter of fact, I have several that are not my biggest songs, and they really didn't get off the ground pretty much at all. But I just a tad bit, but not much.
Yeah.
One of them is the last one of the last singles that I put out, which is "Have a Good Time." That's one of
Yes.
my favorites. That's one of my all-time favorites. I love that one.
Yes.
And
We
I
played that
also
earlier.
love, yes, that's one of my favorites. And I also love "You Ain't Woman Enough to Take My Man." That's one of my favorites.
Yes.
That's one of my
One of my
favorites.
favorites as well.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. And definitely I have a song called "Going Out Tonight." And that's one that I just put out. I
Okay.
like that one too, because I like happy songs. I like
Yes.
party songs.
Yes.
"Man Enough" is everybody's favorite, but it didn't start out being my favorite. It didn't.
Right.
I love to sing it now, but it did not start, because I used to say, why are they going crazy over this song? What
Yes.
is it about this song?
Yes.
But the songs that I thought should have
Right.
been the smash was the very ones that nobody cared anything about. So
And it's so funny, and that's why I encourage creators, all of the creatives that are watching tonight, I encourage you to release your music, because what you personally see, God can't bless it when it's still here. In the hands of God, little becomes much. And it's
Right.
if you do your history, you'll see on so many artists, they put that one last song on the album, and that was the song that they weren't thinking much about.
Right.
God has that way. When Otis Redding came in with Johnny Jenkins and the Pine Toppers to the studio, they went into Stax to record. Otis was a roadie, and he had been begging Steve Cropper and the engineers to sing all day, and they had tried to record with Johnny Jenkins and the Pine Toppers, and the session just didn't go well at all. And then it was like, well, we getting ready to wrap up, and he's like, hey, this guy been bugging me to sing, man. Would y'all just let him do something, kind of just like to appease him. And that was the beginning of the legendary Otis Redding. So I said it to say, a lot of times people can discount you. You can even discount yourself. But even in that, I encourage everyone, people that are watching, that are listening, to push, because you never know what God has intended. Again, every good and perfect gift, it's a gift. Music
Absolutely.
is a gift.
Yes, it is.
I never sat and wrote a song saying, I wonder what rhymes with this. He gives me every song. So he's gifting me songs, and I just present them. I'm the one that gets my name on there as the author for the earth realm, but it comes from the kingdom. And so I encourage everybody that is watching tonight, all the artists that are watching, put your music out.
Put it out.
Yeah, and watch God. We're here live at Suite 435 with the one and only Miss Karen Wolfe, and we'll be right back after this. Don't y'all go nowhere. I told y'all it's gonna get gooder and gooder. Don't you go nowhere. I mean it. We'll be right back.
You must have woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, 'cause you've been talking to me in your kind of way. All of a sudden my eggs ain't scrambled right, and everything I say starts to fight. You keep threatening to go, and I don't know why. But if you leave, I ain't gonna die. 'Cause any man can pay a power bill. Gone where you're going, if that's the way you feel. If you're man enough to leave, then I'm gonna be woman enough to let you go. You just wanna run around in these streets
deserve better. I deserve better.
And we are back. Welcome back, everybody. It is the one and only Pastor Derek, the Change Man Smith, here with my sister from another mister. And I love her, y'all. I mean, down from my pinky toe. I mean,
I love you too, brother.
Aaron Wolfe, and I'm so excited. We was just talking about, as we are here in the sweet life of Sweet 435, we were talking about some sweet memories, and now we're gonna bring on another young lady that I just love and adore, another leg of my structure and foundation, the one and only KandiKane me. We're about to bring her on, and then we're gonna have some sweet talk. Before we bring her on, who is another powerful young lady in her own right, she's actually the reason why I was able to actually touch you and hug you and be in your presence for the first time when she booked that show with us, and I'm so thankful for her for that. Karen, your style, I guess you watched and being with Miss Denise LaSalle, sassy talking, got that, she come from that Betty Wright, Millie Jackson, back in that time when women, it was kind of taboo, if we could say, for women. They kind of looked at women like they were razor toters, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they might pull a flask out. They kind of looked at women like that with a little edge, big mama.
Right.
Lord have mercy. It'll come back to me. Ma Rainey. That's what I was thinking about. Ma
okay.
Rainey. Those Bessie Smith, all the way back.
Yeah.
Strong women that if you didn't have any money, you don't know if you're gonna get the razor or the pistol. So you were able to sit at the feet of a very brilliant lady, and I know that some of what we see today in you has that. Can you speak on that? The importance of one of the things I love about you and your show is it has a message. People are so vulgar now without it making any sense. People ask me all the time. They say, Pastor, you love Millie Jackson. I love Millie Jackson.
I love her. That's my girl. That's my girl. Whenever we see each other, we just hug on each other.
Oh man, I love Millie Jackson. And people say, Pastor, how you love Millie Jackson? Well, she wasn't just vulgar. She had a message.
She had a
message. And that's one of the things that I have an issue with our current music today, is that it doesn't have a message. How do you feel about the importance of having a message in your music?
I think it's very important because people relate to what your message is about. I just feel like if you haven't been through anything, there's no testimony. Ooh. And so I've been through a lot, and to sit back and be under such greatness as Denise LaSalle, I wasn't mimicking her. It's just when you're under that for so long, it just comes natural. Because even my own husband asked me, how do you think to say all this stuff you be saying? I said, it just comes natural. I don't think about it. It just flows off my tongue. I have the gift of gab for one thing, but for another, it's just you've been under so much greatness for so long until it becomes a part of you. So I think it's very important to have a message in your music, because that's what our fans relate to. If you ain't making no sense, how they gonna relate? Yeah, they want to dance and they want to have a good time, but for our older crowd, our middle-aged to older crowds, they're listening to lyrics. They want to hear that you've been through something or you know what you're talking about.
And that's the thing. So it's important. That's the thing. Know what you're talking about. Make me believe.
Make me believe that
God gave you the gift. You said, I have the gift of gab. And this is what I want everybody to see about God. God gave you a gift when you came into the world. You probably came out as a little baby that would never stop talking. Probably had in school. Karen is a sweet child, but she talked too much. You probably had that. Right?
Absolutely.
So you came in with that, but look what God did. And
Yes.
I want people to catch this. God planted you and orchestrated your journey to sit by someone who was great, that you could feed. That was your college. That
Yes.
was your
Yes.
education. And I
I
want to
received
say
that.
this to people who are watching. Don't curse your covenant connection.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Sometimes people are too fast to disconnect to where God has placed you that will give you a paradigm shift for your future. And
Mm-hmm.
because you're not getting the thing that you want from them, you can't expect your covenant connection to put you on shows, to put you on a song. Sometimes if God has you just to be in the aroma and the atmosphere, it's value in that. And then you will take from that and go do something great. But so many times people are singular perspective and have one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna meet Karen Wolfe because Karen Wolfe gonna put me on a song. No, you may need to sit by her, take her bags, ask can you be her valet, ask can you be
Listen.
her, so you can see and learn from the woman of God what is not on stage, but what it takes to be on stage.
Woo. That is so profound, Derek, because I'm gonna tell you something. I was so humble in that background until when my time came, I
Yes,
almost didn't want to step out. I was
yes,
like, no, I just want to be in the background. No. And Denise was like, girl, get on out of here.
yes,
She had to actually fire me from
yes,
singing background because I had recorded my own song, going
yes,
and doing my own shows, but I was still coming back singing background for her. And she
yes.
was telling everybody she's a star in her own right. She got this song out called, and they're like, yeah, I know that song. Yeah, I know. But I was so humble and so in love with that background until she had to just literally fire. She told her road manager at the time, who became my record label, Anna Corday, she said, and you go with her. She fired us both at the same time. She said, and you go with her to make sure she's okay out there. And
My
she fired us
day,
both. In
my
2009, she fired us. Sure did. I
crazy.
started my own journey in 2006 with my own record. And in 2009, she told me, get out of here. You got more shows than I got. Get out of here. It's time to
My
go.
God, today. That is amazing. I'm actually
Now I've been washing clothes and raising your kids, and up until now I've been satisfied with you. But you've been creeping late at night, and I know she can't make that cornbread like you like it. I ain't never been the type of woman to hold a man where you don't want to be. Now she can't be giving you more than you get from me.
back. Thank you for hanging out with us. We're here in Sweet 435 on this week night, and we have been talking about sweet memories here with my son, the one and the only, Miss Karen Wolfe, and who is actually coming on the One Man, One Mic, One Night tour as a special guest. We have 2 dates with you thus far, and I'm
Yes.
excited. I can't wait to add some more dates with you. But you're going to be coming to, first of all, May 30th to Grenada, Mississippi, and then I'm going to take you. I'm going to bring you home. And you got to understand how big of a thing this is to bring you to such a small place. Our whole county can fit in your living room.
I'm excited. I cannot wait to meet the whole county.
Are excited about you coming. So
I'm ready to meet the whole county. Come on now.
Yes, ma'am. And all of my family. So you gonna meet all of them.
Awesome.
We're gonna have
Awesome.
a great time. And so at this point, we're gonna bring on the one and the only. This young lady, you all see her photographed with me and videoed with me throughout the world. She is a major part of what I have going on. And so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Miss KandiKane. Me. Come on in. Come on in.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for having me.
Well,
Hey,
thank
hey.
you so much for being in Suite 435 with us. You are very familiar with this. You put us together on a show. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh my God, it was an amazing. Hey sis,
Hey sis, how are you?
I love you.
I love you more.
Yes, I have an extraordinary relationship with Karen Wolfe, the Karen Wolfe, actually. I was a fan of hers before she and I ever did business. I was just in shock that she actually responded to me when I inboxed her, and she actually came on for my birthday celebration in 2020. It just so happened that's when COVID hit, and I was a little
Yes.
skeptical about it because that was literally the time they were like, "Stay home, don't come out." So she was like, "Well, sis, if you're gonna have it, then I'm coming."
I'm
And
coming.
she showed up and she did her big one. I have footage also of that. So I was so grateful that she stepped out and she still came to support me. So it meant so much to me in that regard. And we just bonded, we continued to grow and work together. And I told us I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that everybody know this queen. And I put my best efforts into making sure that they knew class, sophistication, that diva, classy, everything that I love about her.
Absolutely.
And we just continue. So I always celebrate her. I always honor her because so many times she's not given the recognition that she so deserves. So it was a pleasure for me to do that in that space at that time. As long as my platform was available, she's always welcome to do any
That
and
is so sweet,
all.
Candy.
I
That's so
appreciate
sweet.
her.
And speaking of sweet, we are here at this session, this segment called Sweet Talk. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you ladies chop it up and have some girl talk. And I'm gonna go check on Deacon Otis Wicknine. So you guys, you ladies, enjoy. I'll be back.
Will do.
Hey, sis.
Sister,
Yes,
hi.
yes. So when I was planning this show for Pastor Derek and
Mhm.
when he mentioned how much he adores you, I was like, that's my sis, right? I
Right.
know her, and then I gave him a little bit of the history of how we met and, and we became real close from fan to business
Yes,
to
we did.
family. I
Yes.
never, ever took
Yes.
you for granted because I absolutely believe in treating you like the queen that you are, so we always take care of
Yes.
business and
From
you
day
never
one, from
from
day
day
one.
one. We have
You have
to
been my heart from day one. We just clicked from day one.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I wanted to ask you a couple of questions, if you don't
Okay.
mind.
Not at
Um,
all.
I know that you've traveled a journey that many artists only dream about.
Hmm.
So looking back at your younger self, at the younger Karen Wolfe, um, what do you think looks that success would look like for you now? And has your definition of that changed for you at all?
Um, it has changed over the years, but back then, the journey was just so surprising to me, for one thing, because had anybody told me I would be on this journey, I would have told them, "You don't know what you're talking about. No, you talking about me? Oh no, I'm just an old background singer. No, But it has changed over the years, and it has not changed for the worst. It has been for the better because I've gotten a chance to meet so many wonderful people, so many wonderful artists, so many wonderful fans, people such as yourself. That it looks like to me from then to now that I've grown into this space of just gratitude.
Yeah.
Back then, I was happy that I was doing what I love to do, but now it's like so much gratitude and so much of just being grateful for where I am and still being relevant to this day. It's a big change, but it's all for the better.
I love that. Oftentimes when you and I chat, these are very much so necessary.
Yeah.
When you and I have our girl talking conversation, there's
Yes,
always some
yes,
waterworks going
yes,
on.
yes.
Um,
It's
they
always yes.
always, because I absolutely adore you.
I
And
adore
it has
you.
to bring me to the female equality portion of it. And there's always a continuing conversation about the relevance of that, how
Hmm.
female artists are treated and how
Right.
male artists are treated. And I just was wondering,
Right.
have you ever felt that women artists had to work twice as hard to receive the same respect, pay, opportunities and recognition, even in visuals, and you know how the media portrays you when the flyers are released. So how does that
Yes.
make you feel?
Um, Sometimes I'm angry, sometimes I'm hurt. Sometimes I'm to a point where I'm over it. I just have so many different emotions concerning that, because we do have to work three times. I'll add another one. We have to work three times as hard to be able to be on shows, to be able to headline shows, to be able to just be recognized among the men, to just be at the forefront of a flyer. Uh, you know, I can truly say that your flyer is one of the first flyers that I've seen in a long time, to where I'm side by side with my brother. I'm not, he's here and I'm right here. Or his picture is like this and mine is like this. You know, you the flyer that you have out now is like we're side by side, and we're equal. It makes me feel so good. It does. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sis. I'm sorry, but I'm just being honest. I really am. And if I may be honest, it does. It tears me up inside to see how they treat the women as opposed to the men in this genre of music, when it was women who, paved the way for some of the men. It was some of the women, Denise and Millie and Betty, and they paved ways for the men as well as the women. So it bothers me sometimes, and sometimes I'm just over it. I don't. Sometimes I just get to the point to where I say, okay, it is what it is. Whatever. I thank God that I'm still relevant and I'm still out here. When you try to demand your respect, they don't want to deal with you. They want to call you a hard person to deal with or something like that. So I, by no means am I just a pushover or I'm just quiet. But I don't. Now this is one thing Denise did teach me: don't clown with nobody. Don't act no monkey. Let God fight your battle for you, and that's what I'm big on. I let God fight my battles with all of that. I don't, because He always bring it back around to where it makes sense, just like your flyer. He'll always bring it back around, so I don't worry about it.
I love that answer, which is a perfect of treatment around Denise
Mm-hmm.
when you were doing background. How were
Mm-hmm.
the women treated then? And as you know, her being your mentor and all that, you just gave us some of the witness that she can. Oh, you mentioned your mentor, which is a great segue as far as her being able to, assist with the men and the women in the industry. Has there ever been a time where you've had to witness her experiencing inequality, and how was that for you?
I experienced it quite a bit, and I was more mad than she was. I was really in the background going off because I felt like this is a legend. How dare you treat her this way? In the very beginning, when I first started with her, it was nothing like that. So in the latter days of me being with her, it got started when other up and coming artists would come up, was starting to come up, and they would put one hit wonders. I ain't mentioning no name, but they would put one hit wonders uh, after her. They would headline over her, and I would just go ballistic. Come on, this is a legend. This is a queen right here. This is a legend. What are you doing? Do your research. Research, and she would always tell me, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." She's like, "I'm not bothered about it anyway. I'll go out and sell my merchandise. I'm good." So I was like, "Okay, all right. Well, hey, as long as you okay, because they're gonna get some respect. They're gonna put some respect on your name." So it was sad to me at sometimes, but other times, if I had to learn that if it didn't bother her, I shouldn't let it bother me either.
Yeah, that's hard to say, and I guess because it bothers me when the
Yeah.
disrespect given toward you. You know,
Oh,
it
oh.
it truly upsets me because I know who
Yeah.
you are. I know
Right.
whose you are. You know,
Yes,
and that's most
definitely.
important. So
Definitely.
I can't stand to see it. So I feel like
Yeah.
you felt for her. You know, being a
Yeah.
protector and trying to save that
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You know, um, I do have one additional question because
Mhm.
there are a lot of women entering the entertainment business now. What advice would you give them about them who are trying to keep their voice, their identity, and dignity in a male-dominated genre?
It's hard, but they have to first trust in themselves, trust in God first, most definitely, and trust in themselves, and know that they are here for a purpose, and that they don't have to allow anyone to push them aside, and just know that you gain longevity by your attitude. Your attitude determines your altitude. It determines
Yeah.
how high you can go. So why keep your attitude in check, and don't go around pissing off the promoters. That's all I gotta say is that, be respectful, be mindful of who you are, and keep your dignity and keep your head on straight. Because that's the only way you're gonna last. Is you have to and gain a relationship with the promoters, and your fans, because your fans and the promoters are the reason you're here. So those are the people. Those are your angels right there. Those are the people that you have to really build a relationship with the most. So without your promoters booking you to be able to be out here, and your fans supporting that, who are you? You're nothing. So I mean, you're nobody. I can't say you're nobody because you're God's child, but you won't be in this circle of music. So you just have to keep your head on straight, and definitely have respect for yourself and others,
Uh,
and stay humble. Stay humble. Please stay humble.
yeah.
Don't feel like cause you got a hit, you have arrived, and I'm this and I'm that, and I'm gonna headline over this and that. It ain't about all that. Not at all. Just stay humble, and I promise you'll last out here. Because people still wonder, how is she still hanging with all these people coming up? That's God. God first. Him first.
Yes, definitely him first, and you're talented, you know.
Well, thank
Um,
you. Thank
and
you.
absolutely, you tell stories,
Yeah.
very
Oh,
entertaining. Your performance is mastered, even,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I love
Mm,
entertaining. I love
mm,
entertaining people. I love seeing smiles on people's faces. I do.
mm.
I love it.
You said two great things: promoter and fan. You know, I've known you for such a long time now. You don't do the click thing.
Uh-uh.
you know,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
because you've always maintained your autonomy,
Mm-mm.
and that's one of
Mm-mm.
the other things that I love about you. You don't speak down on other artists.
Oh, yeah.
You've been humble the whole entire time, so I'm glad to hear you say that about a promoter as a promoter, and that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing, being the biggest support, because they're going to support you regardless.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
I
I
love
mean,
that
you just, yeah. I mean, you have to be able to build a rapport with the promoters, because how
about
else are you going to be out here? You can't
Mhm.
think that you're doing so much because you got a hit song. You still need the promoters in order to work.
Yeah.
You still got to be able to work. So you can have a hit song and then you're gonna be sitting at the house because you got a bad attitude, and they're not gonna want to work with you. So you just got to stay humble. Know that the promoters have your best interest at heart. You whatever. If you have a bad encounter with one, then that's not the one for you. Then you
Yeah.
just keep it moving.
Yes.
You don't have to talk bad about them. You don't have to down them. You don't have to do none of that. Just keep it
Mhm.
moving.
I love that answer. Love, love.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I love a lot of your music.
Well,
I,
thank
you
you.
know, I know all the songs. You
Yeah, but
know,
I know your favorite.
that be me in the background screaming and
Yes.
hollering real, real
Yeah.
loud.
Yes.
And I always request it, if I'm in the building, I gotta hear it.
Gotta hear it. Got to. And I gotta do it.
And I'm getting chills now, even thinking about it, because it's so good. You sing it with such passion, I'm like, this is Jasmine Southern, so, so I love it. I absolutely adore you, and I love when you sing that song.
Don't even try. I just really don't want to hear it.
I'm so sorry that I did you wrong.
Whatever. Oh, the mailman just came through. He brought a letter addressed to you. It was forwarded from your old address. I was nosy, so I opened it. It says, I hope that you are doing fine. Baby asked about you all the time. He said he miss you and I miss you too. My mama said this boy looks just like you. Oh, I had a feeling, I had my doubt. Some money missing out the bank account. Oh, it hurts to think you and another girl. And then you brought a child into this world. I was a fool, I trusted you. And now my heart feels like it's broken too. I saw the signs but was too blind to see. You done had a baby on me. It's your baby. It's your baby. Don't stand there and lie to me. 'Cause I can always tell when you're telling a lie. 'Cause you start stuttering. When were you gonna tell me? And tell me, how long have you known? Were you gonna wait until he started walking, or when he got grown? You're lying. Does she?
And Smith, and we are here with our special guest, none other than my sis, the Queen of Southern Soul, Miss Karen Wolfe. So, hey, sis. So we have an additional special guest. I've known him for some time, and you guys get a chance to meet him. And he is none other than Deacon Wicknine. Pastor had to step away.
Oh, hey, y'all.
Hey, Deacon Wicknine.
How y'all doing?
All right. How are you?
I'm one with Candy.
Hi.
Say something to me.
Hi.
I got to hear your voice. Listen, I'm so excited to be here. I just left a beautician, and she used some bigger rods this time, and my curl is a little bigger than I like it. But I like, and my hair growing. You see it coming on down my back.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's coming on down your back.
Come on, Karen Wolfe. So
yes,
good
sir.
Karen.
Yes, sir, Deacon Wicknine. It's good to see you too, Deacon.
Let me go back to something right quick now, because you don't know this. What's your daddy's name?
My daddy's name is Theo Rogers Senior.
That's the one. Me and your daddy went to school together.
Did?
Yes. And we used to be in competition. Singing.
Oh,
yes, ma'am. Yes, back in the day.
Well, my daddy was a good bottom singer. What part did you sing?
I leads.
Okay.
It's Deacon Otis Wicknine and the Starlight Echoes. Yes. I got my brother WW. He sang the top. Miller, he the drunk of the group. He sang the middle.
Okay.
And then Fillmore Rutledge, he like to feel on the ladies. He sings the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, we got rockers out. We got rockers.
Yeah. You know, Jenny the drunk always sings the middle. You know, they always.
I guess so. Yeah, he's a young boy, so we let him come on
Uh-huh.
and be with us. But
Oh, okay.
we used to sing with the stars.
Mm-hmm.
Shirley Caesar salad. You know Shirley
Ooh,
Caesar salad?
I know Jill Shirley Caesar salad. I know her. I know her.
And
I know her well. I know her well.
Shirley Caesar salad and the Dodge
Mm-hmm.
Caravans. That
Uh-huh. Dodge
yeah.
Caravans too. I know them too.
And we was with the clouds. You know the
Mm-hmm.
clouds? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The mighty clouds of sorrow. Yeah, because
Uh-huh.
they sung so
Uh-huh.
bad. It wasn't the
Yep.
clouds of joy. It was the clouds
Mm-hmm.
of sorrow. Yeah.
Clouds of sorrow. I
Yeah.
seen them boys before. I seen them.
Yes. I know you
Mm-hmm.
probably did with your daddy.
Uh-huh. I
But
seen.
me and your daddy,
Mm-hmm.
we had us and see what happened was me and him was
Mm-hmm.
after the same girl.
Oh my
This,
Lord.
this was
Mm.
before your mama. This was way
Well,
before
I
your
was finna
mama.
say what my mama was it.
No, this before.
Oh,
No.
okay, okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
And I tell you the truth, we used
Mm-hmm.
to go around them school, and that's when doo-wop was in.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I
Uh,
remember do
and
what?
and I
Uh-huh.
said, do 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 do. And we do that. We do that
Uh-huh.
now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
in the cafeteria.
Uh-huh. What did my daddy say? What did my daddy come back and say? Do 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 do
You
do.
got it, just like your daddy. You got it. You got it, girl. You got it, just like your daddy. Just like
Uh-huh.
your daddy.
Uh-huh. I
Just
just like
like him. Just like him. Just like him. Now let me ask you this, because a lot of people don't understand
it. Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
this my hair. They
Mm-hmm.
think it's not real, but it's real. Yeah, it's real.
Why would they think that? Yeah.
I don't know. But
Uh-huh.
this is real. This is real. Yes.
No. Uh-huh.
Now, now, do you had to put a little moisturizer in it? Put a little
Uh-huh.
moisturizer.
Moisturize it. I see it. Uh-huh.
Now,
I see. I
I
see it.
I see you got the same kind of hair I got
Ah,
because
it's a little curly like yours, but uh-huh. Mine got a few more
yeah,
curls than yours in it, though.
I
Just a
got
few more.
I got some Indian in my family.
I understand. Uh-huh. My mama
Jeep
had some Indian in her family. Uh-huh.
Jeep
I
Cherokee,
understand.
Jeep
Yeah, uh-huh.
Cherokee, and Chevy Tahoe. That's the Indian in my Chevy Tahoe and Jeep Cherokee. Yeah,
Right. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. Get this all right. Yeah, get this out. Oh yes, I'm gonna be right by tomorrow. Yes.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna be right. You're gonna have it right now. I like
Yeah,
them big curls, Deacon. I
yeah.
like them big old
At,
curls.
the thing about it is, at nighttime, I had to get that one curling roll and roll it around.
Uh-huh. And put it,
So
uh-huh, put it there in the front. I got you.
yeah,
I
right,
got you.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right there, right there.
Mm-hmm.
And Candy got some Indian in her family too, cause
I believe it. I believe it. I
yes,
see it. I see it
yeah,
on both sides.
yeah,
On the
yes.
left and the right.
Now, Karen, you got a song out that says
Uh huh. Mm-hmm.
uh, you got a song that said this here. Well, well, me. Well, if you're man enough to leave, woman enough to let you go, if you're man enough to leave, I'll be woman enough to let you go. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, oh, go on. I said, if you're man enough to leave, I'll be woman enough to
Let you
let you go. Oh yes, oh
Yes,
yes,
sir,
oh
Deacon.
yes.
Yes, sir. Yes,
My
sir.
mom, my
Yes,
mama
sir.
told my daddy that. My mama Geraldine Wicknine. Geraldine Wicknine told my daddy that.
Jolene wasn't playing with your daddy. I'm telling you now, she meant what she said.
If you
She
man,
meant that thing.
you man enough to leave,
Mm. I'm woman enough
let you go
to
on.
let you go. I'm gonna let you go on.
And then you wrote, look like you done had some bad men's.
I have, Deacon. I have. That's
Because
when I had to write about them.
you said that your girlfriend called you
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and saw him
Mm-hmm.
arguing,
I
arguing,
can. And
arguing.
mm-hmm. Then she tried to call me and tell me. She took a picture of it and sent it to my phone, Deacon. Now I told her, listen here. He said that's who he said he wanted now. That let him deal with that now. Go on now. Go on.
Go on. Go on. Go
Go
on.
on now. Go on, Deacon. No, I told him to go on now.
Go on. Don't be around here trying to come smooch and wooch with me. And you
Cause
done
see,
went with
she ain't
somebody else.
that's right. She ain't none of me anyway. She
None
ain't
of you.
none of me. She ain't none of me.
None of you. None of you.
None of it.
None of you. Now, well, Karen,
Yes.
I just want to say to y'all,
Mm-hmm.
first of all, thank you to Pastor Derek, the changed Matt Smith, for,
Mm-hmm.
for a sweet 435. And I'm glad it's sweet and not sour. Yeah,
Right. Right.
I'm glad about that. It's sweet 435, not sour 435.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just smelled some sour people before.
No,
That's why.
Deacon, you ain't
Yes.
smelled no sour people now.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. That ain't good.
No.
That
And let me
ain't
just
good.
say this. Summertime is here.
Uh-huh. It's him.
And to every one of y'all that's looking, you need to bathe. Where it is? Hold on. You need to get this here. Soap. Can you see it?
I see it. Uh-huh.
Put up on the hair real good.
Mm-hmm.
And then put up on the hair real good.
Uh-huh.
And go some other places. You don't do it.
Right.
We was at a club the other night with Pastor David. And a girl hugged him was so stanky. She hugged him, and the stank was on his shoulder. When we were riding in the car, it was so stanky it got on my shoulder. When I got to my room, my shoulder was stinking because his shoulder was stinking. Thank you, bad mess.
That ain't good, Deacon. That ain't good now. Ain't
But
nothing
listen,
good about that. Uh-uh.
I got to go and wrap my hair up.
You have to tie it up tight now. You have to wrap it good now.
They look a
You
little
gotta keep
flat
your
on
keep your curls in.
a little flat on this side. I try to get it to kind of get some volume.
Yeah,
Turn
you
the
got the
volume
fluff.
up.
You got the fluff. You got to turn the volume up.
Turn the
You
volume up.
use flexi rods or the hard rollers?
She used the big plastic ones.
Oh,
That's what
The
gives you the
big,
big curl.
oh, okay.
Then
Okay, yeah.
on this side she used the flexi ones.
Oh,
But
okay.
I tell her,
Okay.
don't curl the bottom. Don't curl it.
Okay.
Let it lay down.
Just leave the
Let it
bottom
lay
like it
down.
is.
Let it
Let
lay
let
down.
let the bottom
Let it
Okay.
lay down. Lay it down.
Let it
Lay
lay
it
let
down.
it lay
Lay
there.
it down. Oh, I like it. Well, listen. God bless y'all. I got to go and soak my
God
foot
bless you too, Deacon.
because I got gout in my right foot, so I got to go soak it.
Uh-oh.
But God bless y'all him. God bless. And
God
Gabe,
bless you too, Deacon.
listen,
Yes.
when you comes to Virginia,
Uh-huh.
I know you can't put no aerosol on the plane, but
Uh-uh.
as
I can't put it
soon
down
as
on
you stop, get you
them.
some off mosquito propellant. The
Okay.
mosquitoes are big as buzzards. They'll pick you up
Oh,
and take you away, Mill.
I understand because
Yeah,
we got some of them in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. I
yeah,
understand.
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand.
You can't smack them. You got to fight them or shoot them. You got to pinch them or
Right.
punch them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. You
Exactly.
got to do that. All right. Well, Candy, good to see you.
yes.
Your lips look pretty. They match your fingernails. Yes, that's beautiful. All right. God bless y'all. Good night now.
Good night.
Good night, Deacon.
Plum.
Sis, what you gonna do with the Deacon, sis? What you gonna do with him?
Oh my God.
Lord have mercy.
We are here in Suite 435. I'm telling y'all, I hope that you all have thoroughly enjoyed yourselves tonight here with SKD Entertainment, SKD TV. Major shout out to everyone that's in the suite. I'm telling y'all, listen, God is amazing. God is just, he's just fantastically amazing. And so we have enjoyed our sweet talk tonight. We've enjoyed sweet memories. And so now we're going to have our talk about some sweet rest as we talk to our guest tonight. Let's bring them on back. KandiKane, me, and the one and only Karen Wolfe. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me ask y'all something because I had to go and take a call. But did Deacon Wicknine make it? Did he come? Did he come through?
He made it. Yes, he did.
made it.
He came through. Yes.
Okay, because I had to take a call. Waymaker had called me about a show. So
He
how
was he was something else. He was
Okay.
something.
Okay.
He was something.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
always something.
Okay. Praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Listen, I want to thank you, ladies, so much for hanging out with us. Well, this section right here, we're talking about sweet rest. Listen, mental health is a real situation right now. It's something that we really have not paid a lot of attention to in the past, but it's becoming more prevalent now, especially with so much going on in the White House and Congress and Senate. It's a lot going on with our economic situation, racial tension. It's a lot that's happening in the world. Ladies, tell me about when we talk about sweet rest, how do you guys unplug mentally and recharge and rejuvenate it? I know for me, I have some days where I'm like, look, it's 4 o'clock. I can shut this thing down for the rest of the night and not come back out. And then I have to go and do that thing. Tell me about you guys' regimen. Kandi, what do you do to kind of reset and recharge?
2 words: walk away. Walk away. Sometimes I have to just walk away from it all and reset. You know, I value my work ethic. So a lot of times it's hard to do that. So now I've gotten to the point where I watch the timer. I'm paying attention to how long I've been working. And then I have to force myself to just walk away from it all.
That's good. Karen, what about you?
I truly understand that, Kandi, because I have to do the same exact thing. It is so hard being a working woman and in the music business. I have to absolutely just sit down. I have gone times to where I have been on my feet all day long and not even realize it. And when I sit down, it's like everything on my body hurts. So now I just unplug. I just take the plug out and say, I'm not doing this any longer. I'm about to sit down, take my rest, and I'll start all over again tomorrow.
Something else that we're finding in today's society is that people can get sleep but not get rest. As we talk about sweet rest, there is something that we're going to be talking about in the future called your sleep economy. And so tell me about you guys' sleeping patterns. Are you guys getting good sleep? And if so, is the secret to a good sleep certain pillows, certain cotton threads? Do you turn your temperature way down and have it like an igloo? Tell me a little bit about y'all, how y'all sleep.
Well, for me, it's the pregame to that. When I really want a good night's sleep, I'll probably lay in my tub for a couple hours, actually, you know, and just soak it in and just, think things out. That's my thinking time also. So it kind of gives me a chance to just really, really relax. But at the end of the day, I have my body clock is going to wake me up. So I can lay down at 2 o'clock, but at 6 a.m., I'm back up. Wow. I can go to bed at 10 p.m. I'm still going to get up because my body has been regulated to awaken around that time. So it doesn't matter. And then with the demanding schedule for this artist that I'm working with, that keeps us extremely busy. And sometimes we have meetings extended meetings on top of meetings, and we have to get up and move and just move, go different places, and city to city, state to state. Well, you better be ready. So you better get it in where it fit in. That's all I can say. So sleep sounds wonderful. If you can get it, good luck with that.
Karen, so let me ask you this, because Candy says she has a body clock, but I want to ask you, because maybe I could learn something from you. Being an artist and a serial entrepreneur, my life is so not relegated. It is so not consistent. Sometimes I'm going to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning, sometimes, and my body, as I'm getting older, is beginning to tell on me. I find myself sleepy during certain times, and I'm trying to get in the gym and keep my sexy going on. How is sleep for you, Karen? Are you able to get on the clock like Candy says she's able to get on the clock, or how does it work for you as an artist?
It's funny y'all saying this. I'm not a sweet sleeper. I have insomnia in the worst way. Some nights I can get it in really good. Just like I talked to Candy earlier, and I was taking a nap. I have to get it in where I can fit it in because I'm a night owl. Sometimes I'm up to 4, 5, 6 in the morning, and then I may fall asleep, and then I'm right back up at 8, 7 or 8 in the morning because I can't go past that. Um, I'm just not a sweet sleeper at all. Sometimes when my body just says, "Okay, it's time to shut it down," now, I'll stop working and I'll lay in the bed. But as far as sleeping, not good, not good at all.
That was a tweetable that I put that up on the screen because that was a tweetable. Get it in where you can fit it in, and I think that's important because, especially to all of the other artists and creatives and people that live a demanding type of lifestyle that we all share in, I think it's important that you listen to your body and you take, I think, like for me, which is hard, but I'll say this: when you have a non-traditional life, you cannot expect to have traditional input and traditional output. So our world is different, and many people don't understand it. They don't understand how when we're on stage and we're in artist mode, we are prepared for artist mode. We are in mindset. We're ready to take a picture with you. We're ready. And when we out paying the water bill, we out being regular people. We may not feel like all that talking about the show, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's just what comes along with our territory. And if you don't know how to balance that, people will say that you're rude. And like you said earlier, your fans and the promoters are the two people that you got to satisfy. But so I just want to say to the people that are watching, if you are living a non-traditional life, you're going to have to find your own rhythm. You're going to have to, but you got to get it in. Studies show that you need at minimum of 6 hours for a healthy heart. And if you have sleep apnea, I would really like to encourage those that are watching, please go get that CPAP machine, because what happens when you don't have great health economy, it affects your heart, which affects other organs, and this leads to strokes and heart attacks. And so we want you to be here. People are saying I'm not here for a long time, for a good time. No, I'm here for a long time, while I'm here.
And a good time.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be a Texas senior citizen, gonna still have all my swag. I'm just gonna be a little slower, just a little slower.
Amen.
Just a little slower.
Amen.
I want to thank you for hanging out with us here at Sweet 435. Would y'all please give us a closing nugget of wisdom as we close tonight with all this sweetness going on? Give the people who are watching just something to leave with them, something that's real sweet. We're gonna call this one the sweet tooth. Go ahead, Candy, what you got? Just off the top, real quick.
Dreams do come true.
Wow.
Just believe.
That's good. That's so sweet right there. It almost gave me a cavity. Come on, Karen, what you got?
I love all of you with the love of the Lord.
Hallelujah. Praise. It don't get no better than that. Hallelujah.
outside. Enjoy the night. Stay for a while. Pull up a chair. We're checking in tonight. Stories and memories under the soft lights. Good conversation. Relax your mind. Leave all your worries on the outside. This ain't no club. It ain't no race. Just grown folks enjoy their favorite place, where laughter and soul sits face to face. Welcome everybody into this place. Sweet 4:35. Check in and unwind. Leave the drama outside. Enjoy the vibe. Stay for a while.
Grenada, Mississippi. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Saturday, May 30th, SK Entertainment presents One Man, One Mic, One Night, featuring the electrifying Pastor Deacon Changeman Schmidt, swinging from the chandelier, stumping a hole in the floor, and baptizing the stage with sweat. Performing, roll with you.
And baby, relax out. I wanna roll.
I can't believe it.
Oh, baby.
Crazy about you.
Still crazy. I'm crazy.
With special guest, Karen Wolfe. Bringing you man enough to leave. That you can't leave.
See you done found you another that you can't leave.
And Southern Soul Party is happening at Grenada, Mississippi City Auditorium, 108 South Main Street in Grenada, Mississippi. Get your tickets now at allwhitegrenada.eventbrite.com. Or for more information, call 813-649-7977. We'll see you there.
I got what you've been looking for.
Keysville, Virginia. Get ready, get Keysville, Virginia. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Saturday, June 13th, SKD Entertainment presents One Man, One Mic, One Night, the all-white summer tour encore. Featuring Pastor Deacon Changeman Schmidt, swinging from the chandelier, stumping a hole in the floor, and baptizing the stage with sweat. Performing, roll with you. I can't believe it.
Oh, baby.
Crazy about you.
I'm crazy.
With special guest Karen Wolfe, singing Man Enough to Leave. And she can't leave. And Southern Soul Party Move.
Now here we go.
It's all going down at the SK Entertainment Center Stage, 435 Fort Locust Highway in Keysville, Virginia. Get your tickets now at allwhitekeysville.eventbrite.com or 813-649-7977. We'll see you there.
Man, it's that time of year. I smell it in the air. Listen here.
I wanna go outside.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy a trail ride.
Come on.
And be with some grown folks and have a real good
Let's get everybody. Come on.
time.
Grab a pen. Make sure you tell your friend it's the one on Pastor Deacon Changeman Smith. Listen, it's that time of the year to drop the top. And I got some news I'm about to drop also. Check this out. The One Man, One Mic, One Night summer tour, all white summer tour that is in full effect. And it's headed to a city near you. Now listen, I need you to go ahead and make reservations, make plans to have your face in the place because it's going down. Y'all know what time it is. I'm going to swing from the chandelier, going to stomp a hole in that floor, and going to baptize that stage with sweat. I'm coming through, and I want to see you. So make sure you get your tickets. Have your face in the place. Do it today. Don't delay. And remember, change ain't change until you change. We'll see you next time.
Oh, baby, I'm still crazy. I'm crazy. Still you crazy about you. I know you moved on. You got a new family. I heard you got 3 kids. And they say your oldest boy looks like me. I heard that you're doing good. On your job, you got a promotion. But I hope that man is treating you good.